Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that's been on my mind the past week. I posted a YouTube short talking about arc raiders potentially not having wipes, and the comment section was so divided on the idea. You've probably heard of them in games like Escape from Tarkov or Path of Exile, where developers completely reset the game's economy, your progress, and your items. Some people love wipes, others hate them. Personally, I think wipes aren't a good idea, and the only reason games do them is because they don't have enough content to keep players interested. So let me go into more detail into what wipes are, why they exist, and how other games are finding better solutions. So, for anyone new to the concept, a wipe is when a game completely resets your progress. Your gear, your money, your stash, everything goes back to zero. The economy restarts from scratch. Developers usually justify wipes as a way to keep the game fresh or to reset the economy when it's been overinflated with too much currency, gear, items. They're common in games that have loot-driven economies like Path of Exile or Escape from Tarkov. Alright, first, let's talk about Path of Exile as the perfect example. This game wipes about 4 times a year, every time a new league launches, and honestly, this is the one time that I can justify a wipe. Wipes in Path of Exile aren't just resets, they're opportunities. Every league comes with brand new mechanics, skills, balance changes, and often entire reworks of a core system. That fresh start gives everyone, from hardcore veterans to brand new players, the chance to jump in on an even playing field. It also breathes new life into the economy. If there were no wipes, the market would be completely flooded with old items, currency, and powerful gear, making it harder for new players to catch up. And let's be real, the best time to play Path of Exile is at League start. That's when the community is buzzing, the economy is active, and everyone's racing to see what crazy builds emerge with the new content. Wipes are a part of what makes PoE cycles so addictive and successful. Now let's look at Escape from Tarkov. Historically, this game wipes about every 5 months, and I'll admit it, wipe week in Tarkov is the most fun you'll ever have in the game. Everyone's running around with low tier guns, scavving whatever they can, and firefights feel gritty and desperate. It's chaotic and honestly thrilling. But that magic doesn't last. After 2 or 3 weeks, the hardcore players grind their way back to high tier armor and ammo, while casuals are stuck in the dust because they simply just don't have enough time to play the game. The fun disappears, people stop playing, and the cycle repeats. And now let's compare it to other games in the same genre. Hunt Showdown doesn't have wipes, mainly because there isn't really an economy, there's no market, and while progression can be slow, you never lose everything overnight, and even if you do, it's pretty easy to get everything back. Arena Breakout Infinite doesn't have wipes either, even though it's very Tarkov inspired. The reason for this is because Arena Breakout is very accessible. You can start the game at any time and progress your gear at a fast pace. The missions are rewarding and help you progress quick. The maps tell you everything you need to know, unlike Tarkov where you have to use third-party websites to figure out anything. Arena Breakout also has seasonal updates that add even more quests that keep the player engaged. There's a couple reasons why I think wipes aren't a good thing, starting with punishing casual players. Not everyone has the time to grind 5-6 hours a day. By the time some players gain some levels and get some decent gear, the wipe is already looming. And that brings me to my next point of devaluing progression. If you know your progress is temporary, it feels meaningless. Why bother grinding for weeks if it's all gonna vanish? And one of my bigger points is that they expose a design flaw. If a game needs wipes to function, that tells me the economy isn't built to sustain itself long term. Many people are not understanding that a lot of players only play Tarkov during wipe season. I mentioned before it's the best time to play because everyone is running similar things and gives players hope to get some kills. But after that wipe week is over, players are bored, they don't want to grind the same missions all over again, and they look for something else to play until the next wipe. This is not healthy retention for a game, and it just tells me the gameplay loop isn't enjoyable enough to keep people playing long term. So what's the alternative? Developers should focus on sustainable progression systems. That means better item syncs, smarter economy design, and endgame systems that give players reasons to keep grinding without erasing their progress. Seasonal content can exist without nuking stashes. Just look at Arena Breakout. You can inject new mechanics, new loot, and new challenges without destroying what players have earned. So yeah, while wipes can be fun for a brief moment, especially in Tarkov's case, I think they're a band-aid solution to a deeper problem. They kill long-term engagement, they punish casual players, and they make progression feel meaningless. Other games in the same genre are proving that you don't need wipes to keep things fresh, and I think more devs should take notes. This is just my opinion, but what do you think? Do you like wipes or do you think they're outdated? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe for more gaming discussions and upcoming ArcRaiders content.